Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and this subscriber sent a donation, so thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. All right, so this one's a little bit long, but I wanted to read the entire thing so you guys can get a gist of what's going on here. So this one says, "Hey, Mr. Locario, I cold approached this girl at my school about a month ago, and we've been seeing each other ever since. And I just want to get an idea of your opinion on my situation with this girl. I only hit her up to set up dates, but when we're in person, I've been trying to get to know her, but she's extremely quiet all the time, and it's like pulling teeth trying to get her to open up, and we've been on 5 dates. On our first date, I told her to give me her hand, and she said she was too nervous and didn't want to, so I thought nothing of it, and I continued to walk with her. On our second date, I told her exactly what I wanted out of the situation in the extreme long term, which is dating that way where we're on the same page, and she just said okay. I finally held her hand and kissed her on the 4th and 5th date, but it still feels like she doesn't want to really open up to me, and I'm always pushing the envelope, asking questions about herself and telling her stories with my conversation skills. I want to know how this girl feels about me. Every time I tell her to see me, every time I tell her to see me when and where, she always asks, she always says okay with no questions asked, although it may take her a few hours to respond. There was a time where she took 24 hours to send me back 2 text messages when I got sick and I had to reschedule, and she has not even once texted me first or hasn't followed up with a text after the date. It's always me who's hitting her up, asking her to hang out, but literally every time I text her, she's always down. She just got out of a 4-year relationship in November, and when I asked her what's the most amount of guys she's ever talked to at the same time, she said 3. If she's not opening up to just me, or is she not opening up to just me, or is she probably like this with everybody? Also, when I'm with her, she always checks her phone. My conversation skills are on point, so I don't understand why the situation is dry like this, and it feels like it isn't progressing. There are times when I'm with her and it's fun and we're laughing and whatnot, but a lot of the times it gets dry because of how quiet she is. Also, one day I told her to hit me up if she wanted to hang out that weekend, and she didn't do it. But then I hit her up to hang out during the week when she said okay. Most of the time when I'm out with women, they're the ones who do most of the talking, and they aren't so quiet, and they also ask me questions to get to know me, which this one doesn't really do. If I'm not talking, then it's just really silent, and it gets like this after I've exhausted all means to keep the conversation going. I told myself I was going to fall back and see if she'd reach out to try to make something happen, and if not, then I'd likely charge it to the game. If she doesn't reach out, is that what I should do? Do you think she's just using me to allow time to pass while she deals with other guys? I would appreciate your thoughts on this. All right, man. So first of all, you said that you went on 5 dates with this girl. You've been seeing her for like a month, and it sounds like you haven't had sex with this chick. So I'm not sure if you did or didn't, but it sounds like you didn't. And see, this is the thing. What I want to know is, I want to know, why are you going on so many dates, and why haven't you had sex with this girl? Right now, let's say, sake of argument, you're one of these guys, because everybody's not the same. Maybe you like to take shit slow. Maybe you like to go out on dates with the girl and hang out with her for a certain amount of time first. Maybe that's what you like to do. So if this is what you like to do, then it is what it is. But at the end of the day, this is the issue with this whole situation, is that you're not getting what you want from the chick. You understand? That's the main issue. Like, you're dealing with this girl. You said it's like pulling teeth trying to talk to her. You're saying that she's not responding to you, as far as hitting you up. You're always the one reaching out. You said there was one time you was talking to her and she was on her phone. So it's like, this chick is not really giving you what you want. She's not interested like that. You understand? She's showing signs of a chick who's not interested, showing signs of a chick who's just sort of using you to, pass the time, using you for attention. She's just like, having you there for the moment, right? Also, what could happen too is that this chick could also have issues, meaning like some type of mental issues, because the way that she's kind of like awkward and quiet and just sort of there but not really contributing any like energy to the situation, right? So she could just have some issues. You feel what I mean? But at the end of the day, this woman isn't giving you what you want. And so since she's not giving you what you want, then you shouldn't be fucking with her. Period. You understand what I'm saying? See, I just don't understand why you would want to go on so many dates, because it sounded like you said something about wanting like long-term relationships or something like that. And that's all good if you want that, but you still have to be with a woman who is cooperating, woman who's, basically giving you what you want. And this chick ain't doing that. So since she ain't doing that, you charge it to the game, right? And, I feel like you're putting in too much energy and putting in too much effort to try to make something work with the chick where it's not really working. You feel what I'm saying? Because the fact that she's not, hitting you back shows her lack of interest. You understand what I'm saying? And also it sounds like you didn't hit it, because if you did hit it and she was into it, she would most likely be hitting you back. You understand what I'm saying? Because usually what happens is that when a chick likes you, she's usually going to be doing most of the, reaching out, right? Like when you first meet a chick, you roll up on the chick, you said you cold approach her, you get her information. And usually at the beginning, sometimes you may be the one who's reaching out first to set that date or whatever it is. But after she gets to experience you and after she starts to get a feel for you, usually what'll happen is that she'll start reaching out to you more. That's a sign of a girl who's interested. But this girl, she doesn't sound like she's interested. All the things that she's doing, either it's showing she's not interested or she got some mental problems. You feel what I'm saying? Based off the way she's coming at you, right? But either way, no matter what the reason is, she's not giving you what you want. So therefore, you need to keep that shit pushing, right? And what I would say to you is this, because, I'm just going to say for sake of argument, I'm assuming you haven't hit it yet. You haven't had sex with this shit. For future reference, you got to start having sex with these women, man. You understand? Stop going on all these dates without having sex. Sex needs to happen. You understand? Because what will happen is this sometimes. Some chicks will use you for the attention and not have sex with you. And not really, because you're saying, oh, I wonder how this girl feels about me. I want to know if she likes me or whatever. There's times where, a chick will give you this attention because you might actually meet another girl, and let's say you do this whole thing, you go on a bunch of other dates, and she's not necessarily that into you on a sexual level, but she'll go on dates with you, she'll hang out with you, she'll chill with you and all this other stuff. But when it comes time to the sex, she ain't gonna be like, oh, well, I don't know, and I just feel like we're just friends and all that other shit, right? So if you are out here fucking with these chicks, you gotta see if she's sexually attracted to you. You understand? And the way that you do that is that you have sex with her. You feel what I'm saying? So, at least by the second time you see the chick, you should be, trying to make that happen. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing, man. You gotta really see what this chick, is about, and if she's actually sexually interested in you. But overall, with this situation, just understand that this chick ain't giving you what you want. So since she ain't giving you what you want, You have to charge that to the game and keep it pushing. All right. So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, click the link below and I'll holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy-to-follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls. You also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more. So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.